Hey guys, it's your girl Onobio Day back at you again. So I'm here to just tell you guys that I passed my NCLEX. Not even about to, play no games with y'all. Yes, I passed my NCLEX first try, 75 questions, and I'm on top of the world right now. Nothing could get me mad, nothing could bring me down, nothing could change my mood right now. God is so good, so good. He always knows what he's doing, and I feel like this is the perfect time for me to become an RN. I wasn't ready before. I might have thought I was ready, and I might have wanted to be ready a couple of years ago, but I wasn't ready. I was in no position to be taking care of anyone's family at that time in my life. So I'm just so grateful, and I wanted to come tell you guys. And I guess I was just gonna talk about how I prepared for my NCLEX and stuff. I use UWorld for the most part. UWorld, I think I said this in my last video actually. UWorld, Mark Klemick, and Kaplan, a little bit. So here's the tea with all three. Kaplan, in my opinion, is similar to the NCLEX. However, Kaplan's rationales for their questions, terrible. You don't learn anything after reading them. So it's just what's the point if I'm not learning nothing, right? And then UWorld is harder than the NCLEX. And UWorld focuses on diseases, disorders, stuff like that. Their rationales are amazing. You will learn. You'll have a whole mini lesson just from reading their rationales. Mark Klemick, his review is more so he used to write questions for the boards. So his is content. I would definitely say that it's not really questions, it's content, but he just makes you feel so prepared and so confident, and he gives you easy ways to learn your knowledge base, aspect of nursing. I would say to use all three if you can. Kaplan, like I said, is the most similar to NCLEX questions. The way, okay, I can't go into detail about my NCLEX and the questions and stuff. I don't want to go to jail, and so the only thing I can really say is just of course I got hella select alls. Everyone knows that. I didn't get any medication questions. I mean, I don't want to say I didn't get any medication questions. I didn't get any med math questions, and I didn't get any hotspot questions. I got one drag and drop the order questions. I got one of those. I got more maternity and peds than I expected. Not a lot, but more than I expected. And yeah, I feel like the bulk of my questions were teaching. My select all that apply questions, I feel like they were teaching questions. Teaching concerning certain disease processes, teaching concerning meds. I just feel like it was mostly teaching. And then I got a lot of priority questions, of course. I didn't get any delegation questions. At least I don't think I did. I don't remember getting any delegation questions. So yeah, I would just say focus on, okay, I don't know how to, so you need to know your content. There's no way you're going to pass NCLEX without knowing your content, but NCLEX is not content based. It's teaching, it's testing at the most basic level. So it just wants to know if you are able to prevent your patient from dying. Literally, that's all it wants to know. If your patient is taking digoxin, it's not gonna ask you, oh, are you gonna check the what are you gonna do before you check for before you give your patient digoxin. It's not gonna ask you oh yeah, check your apical pulse. We all know that already, but it will ask you Okay, your patient is taking digoxin and I don't know, some other med that might, I don't want to say contraindicate, but you need to be mindful of something. If, like let's say furosemide or Lasix or something, those two you need to be mindful of the potassium level, blah, blah, blah. So it'll test like that. It'll take something you should know and take something else you should know and then try to merge it and see if you know that. So yeah. The test is so vague. Like, I remember hitting next and reading the question and being like, what do you want to know? Like, what are you really asking me? I'm confused. Now I have to read it again, read the answer choices again, and really pick out the details that's in the question that is going to help you find your answer. Because they'll give you details that you don't even need to know to figure out your answer. So you have to be able to decipher information that you need and that you don't need to answer your question. And don't focus on the wrong things because that'll make you mess up. So, yeah. I just want to say that any and everyone can pass the NCLEX. With proper preparation and confidence, like, you can pass the NCLEX. I really feel like it's 90% confidence and the other 10% is knowledge. Because we all know that the NCLEX is not a knowledge-based exam. They're not testing your knowledge, but they're testing the application of your knowledge. So, yeah, that's where it gets a little bit tricky. But, I'm just so grateful that I passed. I know that anyone who's, like, in the preparation phase for NCLEX, I know you're going to pass as well. You just have to be confident in your answers. Be confident in what you know. Don't second guess yourself. Don't start adding information that is not in the question. Don't try to use clinical experiences to answer questions. Just be confident. You just have to be confident. You have to pray. You have to be confident. If you believe in whatever you believe in, you're going to need that to get through this because you just cannot do it by yourself. You can't. You just cannot. And if you don't believe in a higher being, well, then that's another conversation for somebody else to have with you. But I could not have passed this exam without God. Like, I wouldn't have. So, all glory to him, his work, not mine. And I'm just so grateful. But yeah, if you guys have any specific questions, feel free to ask below. Feel free to email me. And yeah, I'm an RN, y'all. Like, it's an RN. It's an RN. It's an RN. It's an RN. You heard? I'm gonna leave y'all alone now. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. And best of luck to everyone who's preparing for NP. NP. Well, if you're preparing for your NP, then good luck to you too. But if you're preparing for your PN, your RN, whatever the case is, if you're in school, just good luck to you guys. It's doable. It may feel like it's not, but it is. I've been running this race for 6 years now. It took me from 2011 to 2018 to become an RN, and I'm not ashamed to say so. I worked my ass off to get where I am right now, and I'm just so grateful. I'm so grateful. And glory be to God. Like I keep saying, I don't ever want to try to take his glory because it was not me. Like, yeah, I was the one who was going to class and studying and stuff, but it was all through him. So he was my strength through it all. So I'm grateful. And thank you guys for your support, for just being here. Like, just thank you. Thank you so, so much. And I just hope that I've been able to help at least one person through their nursing journey, because I know it's hard. It's so hard. Like, but thanks, you guys. I love you. Mwah.